All right. I'm finding it difficult to get my muxed view of chat in a way that I can see it. I may have to go with just looking at something that's a shorter version. Which is not what I really want to do, but let's see. You know what? I think I'm gonna. I guess I'll watch my Twitch stream. Apologies for that, guys. Let's see here. All right. Well, let's just go to it. All right, just sending a test chat. There we go. I'm seeing it. Okay. All right. So I am able to see my Twitch chat. So for those of you that are watching the stream, that's going to be your best way to go.
Oh, I've been here.
This is a continuation of yesterday's stream.
Started out as the Patriarch's bodyguard about 30 years ago, and he liked my style. Guess I was a cute young thing back then. After I helped him whoop the Plains gangs, he put me in charge of the marshals. Been doing the job ever since. Never gave him cause to complain. I keep things nice and peaceful around here. All right. What have you got for me? Roger that.
Okay. There's my cyborg chicken, which I'm kind of pleased with. Probably more pleased than I should be. I need to know, how do I just, with a one click, select all of my people? I mean... That seems like something that should be easy to do, and it's not. Well, okay. All right. Fine.
Hey, are you, new around here too?
Yeah, I was just finishing up training when the Dorseys came through. Didn't even know what to do.
Yeah, they just, yanked me off the street, put a badge on my chest and a gun in my hand. They said I'd train on the job.
They must be desperate for bodies. No offense.
None taken.
Ooh. I'm not sure I want to steal something from the cops. All right, well, I'm not seeing anything that should prevent me. Okay. Okay, well, it looks like I need to work on somebody's lockpicking. Because I want to look in there. I want to see what they got. All right.
Would you rather freeze to death or burn?
You're a barrel of monkeys, huh?
Come on, answer the question. All right, all right.
All right. Where the hell am I supposed to be going at this point?
Free cremation, so your family saves a few bucks on the funeral.
Chocolate pudding for me.
Wasn't I supposed to go to Little Vegas? Or was that the mission that's too tough for me at this point? Our new headquarters will only be as useful as the people we can recruit. We should also focus on getting our critical infrastructure up and running. Recruit personnel for Ranger HQ. Brig Jailer, which I think I got one. A Medbay Doctor, I got one. Armory Quartermaster and Garage Mechanic. Well, I just talked to Sheriff Daisy, and she told me Dick. Let's see. You know, let's go to the machine shop. Just because I don't think I've been there. All right, all right, all right, all right. Mangy mutt. I think I'll keep my cyborg chicken. Machine shop thug. Are these good guys or bad guys?
Fuck off, we're busy.
Whoa.
Oh, did I stutter? I said, fuck off.
Wow. You're not nice at all. Okay, so... apparently there's nothing I can do with these bastards, and I'm sure that if I start looking through their stuff... Alright, so maybe this wasn't the place to go.
Gideon Reyes. I'm addressing you from Broadmoor Heights. The Patriarch has made it known that you are in need of logistical support. I can happily make a few calls, speak to a few people. In exchange, I'd like to ask that you hear me out on a proposition. It's not a thing I really do, this ransoming of aid, but these are unusual circumstances, and Colorado Springs' future hangs in the metaphorical balance. I wouldn't be asking for such an exchange if I'll be at the church in Broadmoor Heights, and I'll tell the marshals to let you through. Confide.
Okay, so Broadmoor Heights it is.
Extra, extra, bloody shootout in Garden of the Gods!
This is Corporal Gonzalez at Ranger Command. Who am I speaking with?
This is Rosie Wong at the Sands Lux Apartments. The tap water's brown again.
That's not really our department, Ms. Wong.
By order of the Patriarch, only authorized personnel are to pass this gate.
My uncle, Gideon Reyes, wants to speak to the Rangers.
Oh, of course, Miss Wesson. Open it up, fellas!
Just look, anything to loot. I'm all about the looting. Ooh, let's see, I need more lockpicking. We're going to the church now. This guy sounded like a hoity-toity, and in my last mission, I killed children of the 100, so it wouldn't surprise me if there's some people who aren't too happy with me who live around here. Alright, alright, alright.
Team November, come in. Yeah, I got Ms. Wong, the manager at the Sands Lux Apartments, on the line. And this one might actually be something.
Shush, shush, shush. Let me talk to them. You're leaving out important details. It's the weirdo in apartment 3. He's gonna kill us all. There's all kinds of loud banging coming from his room. And he's not alone. He's got friends in there. Do you think I would have called you if the marshals had listened to me? They say I call too much. Goddamn lazy good-for-nothings. Maybe there was nothing going on those other times, but this one's real. Come to the Sands Lux Apartments, now! That loony's liable to blow the whole place sky high!
Sorry, November.
Huh? What do you mean by sorry?
Welcome to the right side of the tracks.
Do you have permission to be here?
He said the church, right? Oh, jeez. One thing I don't like is I can't zoom out far enough.
I can't believe I'm stuck with this assignment.
While the crime around here happens indoors. careful, Melissa.
What could you possibly want?
Oh, we're just talking. Strangers, no need to get any closer.
Even with this beastly weather, I can smell them from here.
Absolutely repugnant. Hmm? Yes? Oh, hello. You must be the Rangers. I'm Diligent Joe, the Patriarch's personal secretary. I make sure only people who have official business with him get past his door. You, due to the... Of course, that privilege could be revoked at any time.
Hello, Joe.
Ah, Miss Wesson. You have my...
Thank you, Joe.
It used to be that we held town hall meetings where citizens could bring their grievances before him, but that practice has changed in the last year. Good day.
So, is this the church? That's the Patriarch's Palace. Greenhouse. Ward Estate. Wasn't I supposed to be going to some church? Yeah. So I'm just, you know what? I don't have time for you and your shenanigans.
Ah, the park. Did you hear what happened in Aspen? All those people taken hostage?
If it's really Vic who has them, they're all as good as dead.
Don't say that to Miriam Knox. Her husband was there, poor woman.
Did I run right by it? Is that what basically has happened here? Is this the church right here? The thing that I just zipped right by? Let's just go up here and take a look.
My family will be avenged.
I don't know what this is. That looks like a house. So I'm not going to go there just yet. I want to do this other thing first.
So they killed the Wessons, the Schulers, the Jacksons, Sophia Gutierrez too, and her kids. The Patriarch said the Dorseys were dead. He was either lying or incompetent.
This is starting to look kind of like a church.
Been asking the same thing.
Of course.
I wish they'd get a younger preacher to come and give sermons.
You just want eye candy.
Guilty.
Thank God. You're the Westerners, aren't you? The Rangers? My husband, my Hardy, was in Aspen when Vic Buchanan raided the town. Vic took him hostage, but there's been no word for weeks. I know it's frightful wicked to hope for the safety of one soul over many, but I beg you, find him. Save him if you can.
No need to beg, Mrs. Knox. We have business of our own with Vic Buchanan. If your husband's alive, we'll find him.
I didn't see you there, Lucia. You're a good girl. Always have been. I'm dreadful sorry for your loss. We have money, Rangers. Even though we don't live fancy like some families do, if you bring my Hardy home safe, We'll donate all we can to your cause. He's a little on the portly side, always well dressed. But he likes playing cowboy out on the ranch. Kindest man in the 100 families. That's why I married him. Yes, but we're homebodies, and neither of us is very political. We own bison ranches out east, supply Colorado Springs with half its meat. I know you will. Thank you, Rangers.
There's our boy.
Ah, you're the Rangers, yes? I'm most pleased to see you. I'm Gideon Reyes.
Uncle Gideon, you heard about my family?
I did, Sabrina, and I'm so sorry. You know you always have a place in my house, for as long as you need.
I know, and I am grateful. But I have a place with these Rangers now. We mean to see justice done for my family.
Is that so, Rangers? She was always an impressive girl. My sister would be proud of her. Now, I expect you're here about my call. There is a situation in Colorado Springs that requires a delicate touch. But first, you need to know the truth about this city. Colorado Springs isn't as prosperous as it pretends. We can barely feed our existing population, and now smugglers are bringing refugees into the city every day. If we had enough food to support them, we would welcome them. But we don't. I've asked the Patriarch to chase off these smugglers, but he says the crisis with the Dorseys and his children have left the marshals spread too thin. It seems he'd rather just have Sheriff Daisy keep putting refugees in the pillories, rather than stopping the tide at its source. It's infuriating. And that is why I've called you. The plains, mostly. After the Patriarch defeated the eastern gangs, people started settling out there, thinking it was safe. Now the gangs have returned, and all the homesteaders are fleeing back to Colorado Springs. You're right, Rangers. I am suggesting you to treat the symptom rather than the cause. But that is because the symptom is about to overwhelm us, and the cause, well, it is very difficult to change the Patriarch's mind. And if it can't be done, the alternative would be changing the regime. Which, even for those who have wanted it most, has seemed impossible. Thus, we must address things that are possible, like discouraging smugglers from bringing refugees to the city. Don't put words in my mouth, Rangers. I'm not suggesting anything. I'm merely stating realities. My loyalty to the... But let's save any talk of politics until after this refugee crisis is dealt with. Are you willing to help me or not? Not at all. You will be well rewarded, and not just in money. I do a lot of business with a local Arapaho garage, and I can get them to provide you with the mechanics to service your vehicle. They always have the best, and I'll pay for everything. Thank you. I'm told the smugglers are operating out of the Bazaar, a trader's market east of Colorado Springs. When you find them, well, do what you can. Convince them to take the refugees elsewhere. Convince them to stop entirely. Arrest them. I just want this problem to go away. Thank you for agreeing to help. You are doing goodbye, and good luck.
May the water. Everyone is welcome in this church.
All right, let's go to the Little Vegas, methinks.
Hostages murdered by Dorsey thugs. Weston
Could you
family
just give me
confirmed dead.
Hickey?
Maybe I'll join the Marshals. They do like roughing people up.
You get drummed out in a second, Frank. I loved this job.
I don't want to talk about it. Come on, man. You can't leave me wondering. It was an old security drone. Its timing belt broke, so it vibrates real fast.
Oh, great. Dudes with machine guns, that's all I frickin' need.
Rangers, this is Daisy. Sounds like you're at the Little Vegas, judging by all that noise in the background. Remember, your first order of business is to find Delgado. Maybe somebody in there has seen him. While you're at it, if you can prove that Brago made a deal with the Dorseys, feel free to take that bastard down. Best of luck, Rangers. Daisy out.
We've got drinks, dancing, and games of chance. Pick your poison. Welcome to Little Vegas.
What's your favorite song?
Did you know that I know the DJ from way back?
You mean the robot?
Yeah, my dad reprogrammed it, so we're like super close personal friends.
I'm not sure it's smart enough to have friends, but okay.
Shit! Fuck! Fuck! I'm so screwed! Like, totally. I went upstairs to get my shit out of the safe, but Boulder and his mercs took my pants and kicked me out before I could get it. No fucking way I'm dealing with that asshole again. But I need that stash or I'm dead. Can you help me? Not my drugs. Other people's. Well, mostly. I got deliveries to make. Rhino and Focus. 5 each. I owe a lot of money. I don't sell this shit and they'll kill me. In a safe? Upstairs in the private room? Here's the, just watch out for Boulder.
No more gambling for me.
Well,
I wish I could.
what the...
Ah, it's you, Red Hats. I was wondering when you'd come to see Charlie Knows. Farron Brago's capo, leader of men, hero of the Battle of Two Buttes, savior of St. Elmo, and friend to everyone worth knowing. Welcome to Little Vegas. Ah, a tactical masterstroke by yours truly. Imagine 2 round buttes with a narrow gorge between them. Got that picture in your mind? We lured our enemies into the gorge.
I'm quite sure there was never a battle of 2 buttes, Mr. Nose. Sounds like a story you concocted while sitting in the outhouse.
Oh, you wouldn't say that if you'd been there. I'll never forget the groans, the plops of the fallen, the terrible smell. Sure thing, Red Hats. What can Charlie do for you? El Gato? What?
Come on, Charlie. You remember Delgado. Nice guy, family man, Way too good for the trash in this place? No way you could miss him.
Oh, not like you, Marshall. You blend right in with the rest of us. Sorry, haven't seen him. Old Charlie would tell you if he had. Why wouldn't I? Isn't that who you are, with your hat so red? Oh well, can't help you if you're confused. You see this silver ram medal? You like it? It's my favorite badge. The Patriarch himself gave it to me. Yes, sir, for saving his eldest son. Man, you should have seen the size of that snake. I'm the floor boss. I make sure our guests are happy and entertained. I can. Did you mean, will you let us through? In that case, no. Jokes aside, Mr. Brygo doesn't let anyone into the back without his explicit say-so. And we take Mr. Brygo's instructions very seriously. If you want to go back there, talk to him, not me. See this one with the skull? Sheriff Daisy gave it to me for dealing with a corrupt marshal. She was a beast, let me tell you. Must have had some kind of mutation. 8 foot tall with...
Razzle-dazzle. Is that what you call falling while running away from her and tripping her with your quivering ass?
That worked, didn't it? She fell face first into a fire plug. Knocked her cold. Ah, Mr. Brygo's pride and joy. Our pride and joy. He founded this club after coming here from Vegas. Apparently, it emulates the style of Sin City. But I never saw that place myself. Until next time, Red Hats.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Hey, remember how I blew that Dorsey's brains out? Still got some on my shoes. Hey, remember how I blew that Dorsey's brains out?
What are you runts doing in here? This is a private party. Defending Colorado Springs and beating those toothless shit-kicker Dorseys to a bloody paste. Local 168! Let me hear you! Woo! Yeah? Well, you picked the wrong room. Ain't no Delgado here, and no marshals neither. None of your fucking business.
Oh, they're mercs. Happened to be in town when the Dorseys attacked, so we paid them to help us out. Nice to see him putting the Patriarch's money to good use.
Ha! You mean shakes? You runts are running errands for a junkie? Get out of here. We're gonna sell that shit when we sell his pants. Oh, so you've got some cojones. Well, if it's a fight you want, the local 168 are happy to oblige. Ha! You're right. Get out of here, you panty wastes. You ain't worth the glove leather. Phoebes.
Hey, remember how I blew that Dorsey's brains out? Still got some on my shoes. 168! 168! Hell yeah! Hell that Dorsey's brains out.
Any luck? Do you have my 5 rhino and 5 focus? Thank you. It's just a little to even me out. That's all.
Ooh-wee! Always have a time at Little Vegas. Even if I go home with red hot balls.
Welcome to the Little Vegas brothel, friends.
Come over here. I need a footstool.
Oh, sweetie. Everyone has nerves their first time. Let's try again. Slowly this time.
No, I know how to do it. I just don't feel like it right now. Hey, who the hell are you guys? Yeah, well, I was just leaving. Thanks, Ace. I guess. Bite me! I'm out of here.
Come back anytime, Benji. School's always in session. I know you like what you're looking at. And for a small fee, I'll show you things you had no idea you wanted. That's a shame. I've got a lot I could teach you.
Gracious. Do people actually want to...
Oh, hi. Aren't you a sexy little thing? This is my first time. So, how do we do this? Do I just... Oh! Whoa, okay. Take it off? On my knees? Okay. Oh God.
I'm the king, baby.
Hail to the king, baby. Time to get sweaty. You ready? Let's do this. Bicep curls. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, get it. 7, 8, 9, 10. Ha! Feel the burn. Shoulder press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know you love it. 9, 10. On your back. Yeah. Bench press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8.
All right, I am not finding any of the people that I need. Oh wait.
Mr. Brago's lounge. He said I should let you guys through. But don't even think about messing with that computer behind me. I got one job, and that's guarding that computer. And if you was to mess with it, well, that would be a very bad... That is the computer that controls the ventilation system. And I have to guard it because it's broken, and there could be real trouble if anybody said it wrong. Big trouble. If you set the fan to off and the heat to max, which isn't supposed to be possible, but right now it is, the furnace could catch fire and burn the whole place down. So I'm not leaving my post for anything. Well, maybe if a fight broke out, I would. But nobody would be stupid enough to start a fight in Mr. Brygo's place, would they? You're not gonna say I said any of this, are you?
You stowed away on an Arapaho convoy? Oh my god, tell me everything.
Oh, okay.
Ugh, so gaudy. So awesome.
Ah, Rangers, what a pleasure. I heard you were in town. It must be, what, 20 years since we crossed paths. Not that any of you would remember that, of course. You were probably just kids when Vargas and Angela Death and the rest helped me save Vegas. And I hear we have you to thank for Cassidy's fine clothiers being back in business. My capos and I thank you. If not for Cassidy's, we'd have to settle for second-rate suits from the bazaar. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm Farron Brygo. Welcome to Little Vegas. My recreation of the glories of the town we lost. Perfect, isn't it? I'm glad you think so. You should have seen it 5 years ago. Nothing here but a war. But enough about me. How are things with the Rangers? Is General Vargas still in charge? I'd love to give him my regards. We owe him and his team a lot. Is that so? Way to make a man feel old. But I'm sorry to hear Vargas is... Thank you for telling me. Now, what can I do for you? Certainly. Ask away. What? I don't want those kind of connections. Murder in the streets is bad for business. If I were you, I'd be looking for someone with a grudge against a patriarch. Not exactly a short list, I know, but... I know Delgado, but I haven't seen him. If he came here, he didn't come to see me. What a shame. Nothing I like more than a good grilling. What else can I do for you? Ah, yes. Had that painted for my office back in Vegas. Before the robots came. Not a bad likeness, eh? Thank you, Rangers. That's very flattering. But really, it's not so much that I haven't aged, but more that the cares and woes of running Vegas back then made me old before my time. Since I've come to Colorado, I feel 20 years younger. About 5 years ago, Vegas was overrun by killer robots. We held out as long as we could. But without help. As to why we came to Colorado? Well, we heard some rumors of the good work the Patriarch was doing out here. Creating a state. I know any attempt to recapture the past is doomed to failure. But I had to try. And besides, the customers don't know it's a pale imitation. To them, this is paradise. All of sin's good luck.
All right, guys, got to call it for right now. I appreciate the attention. Probably back on a little later this afternoon.